Hello everyone, welcome to Esoteric Ebb. We're continuing our story after talking with the kiosk kid. We have learned a little bit about the owner of the tea shop. We have learned that he quitted the tea shop exactly right before the explosion happened, which is really suspicious. Maybe he knew what's gonna happen, maybe this is some kind of inside job by himself. We don't quite know yet. We will see as we try to investigate more and more. We definitely need to go back to Water Lane, I think, because he seemed to go that way. I do wonder, however, is there anything interesting here? I'm just gonna check. Whoa, that's a big seagull. I kinda wanna talk with that seagull. I have the speak with animals spells, so we may be able to talk with that seagull. Basically, we're gonna behold a glorious seagull. Fantastic. What can we try for? Oh, we can grab a Plume of Righteousness. That's DC 16 dexterity check, so basically that means that we are not gonna get it, considering that the stats are terrible. I mean, the dexterity stat is terrible. Let's just try to engage. We'll see. Is it gonna attack us? That's my biggest worry right now. You see a bird sitting on the halfway bridge ruins. It is large, its beady eyes staring out into nothing. Greetings, servant of the river. The bird does not appear to react to you. The giant seagull, you have a number of traumatic run-ins with them during your youth. These are not normally a danger to anyone. Well, let's just use Speak with Animals, using first level spell slot. As the spell activates, you suddenly watch as the bird lets out an annoyed grunt. What are you looking at, you dumb featherless walker? I don't know what I expected. Sigh. It speaks! I got surprised myself. The bird jolts and looks at you sideways. Who is this? One who speaks so bird-like yet does not carry wings. I'm the Cleric. The bird lifts its neck up high. Few would question your devotion to being a cleric. A proud beast. I am Faye, defensor of the coast, servant of Saint Sea. You are no feather, not enemy unless you break the oath between our worlds. Oath? What oath? The oath of pieces. Your low status would not allow your upper man to divulge such information, of course. It is the oath that tell your people to allow us to take your offerings, sacrifices. Oh, right, offerings. Holy offerings, he barks. Squawks? Yes. The bird speaks like a bad politician who loves the sound of his own voice. What are you doing here? I am on a mission to watch the water. The Lord of Water demands information, I give it. After a long day of information gathering. Who is Saint Sea? The Holy Sea! The bird screams awfully loud. I serve the Lord of the Water of the Holy Sea. He roams the coast. Do you live here? No. I nest at the wreck. That is the Holy Sea's home base. You are not invited. What are you voting in the election? I'm gonna ask because I regained hit points. I didn't need to do it, but I just wanted to check it, how it works. The trade that we've received in the last episode now gives us the ability to get HP back whenever we talk about the elections, whenever we ask about the, political interests of people. Its eyes light up. The Holy Sea! The bird yells calmly. It flaps its wings violently. Cool! Do you want to know what I am voting for? You should vote for the Holy Sea, the bird says. If it is anything else, I do not care. What do you know about the tea shop explosion? The what? Tea shop exploded. Actually, let's say big fire over there. Ah, yes. It was the blue flames of death. The Lord of the Water has spoken of it much. He knows. He knows that it's the sign of the end times. Oh, gods. As the featherless burn upon the end of the ebbing tide, those who stay seated will scorch like the burning coast. A second coming of the featherless hubris, and the doorways will open once more. The bird clears its throat. The Holy Sea says it so. I do not remember the rest. But it is something like the feathered court will rise, as long as the dice of the string master favors us. I get it, that's cool. The Holy Sea is truth. Could I meet with the Holy See? No. Only feathers are permitted. His beard face gives an expression you swear could only be described as smirk. Thank you for your time. The bird's regal tone fades. You're left with nothing but the sound of the scunny wind. I'm gonna pet the birdie. As you reach forth, the gull doesn't seem to react until it snaps at your fingers. Well, maybe, you know, this was such a regal, majestic beast. I'm not surprised that it wanted to do that. I can try again. I want to keep petting the bird. Are you sure? This doesn't seem too smart. Do not anger the beast. It's calm, just sitting there. It has done nothing to you and clearly wants to be left alone. Why do you deal with creatures like this? This is below you. Nod your head and leave. My own attributes are ganging up on me. I'm sad now. I don't want to deal with them anymore. But I want to check what's up with the lawyer, who is right there. I don't know if I can talk with him. I can actually... well, it's strength check, but let's see. Wow, not 20. We got everything for that. Amazing. Lawful evil, obviously. Surprisingly content, hard worker. Has a nested interest in the current regime. Devils used to be allowed into the city only on work visas, so he could have served for several decades. Somehow, you just know this devil would gladly organize a mass genocide against non-humans in this city. Jesus freaking Christ, Braxo. I mean, you are lawful evil, so... This is no ordinary imp. His stature and position implies a former rank. A greater devil? What kind of game is he playing? Braxo. He works for the upper city echelon. Echelon, actually, I think. And knows more than you'll ever hear. The tiny form is a convenience. Keep him as your friend. He will be useful. Shit. I'm so happy that we actually managed to, like, get on his good side, I think, last time. It seems that his level 2 is just a freaking guys, and he is much more powerful than we would ever think. Well then, it's polite to say hi, right? As we see him. I don't want him to feel that we are uncultured. Ah, hello again, Cleric. Can I help you? Are you a barrister, a tiny best? I kind of feel like we've talked about that. You hear about the tea shop? Let's just ask again. Yeah, of course. Pretty hard to miss when flying past Tolstad. Lady Sageleaf says it's her jurisdiction. The actual shop. Oh no, the location, he notes. Yeah. That's a legal shitstorm. Legal shitstorm, a situation in which only those in power can decide what is actually de jure. Or de jure, I'm not sure how you are supposed to read that one. Could be argued the shop is contained within the original Tolstad HWBT Accord, and it could be argued it's definitely not. The goblins sort of act as lawmen and custodians wherever the official city resources don't reach. But to suddenly reclaim a street corner like that, suspicious. The magistrate definitely doesn't want anyone checking out the blast zone. Why? Thinking about it for a few more seconds make it clear to me that it's all big cover-up. Wouldn't be the first time a city-trained spellcaster goes a little off the hinge. Slander. The city does not train people to explode. Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend or an elemental. Oh, I think we kinda talked about that with him before. Who knows? I think it's a rock spellcaster is what we selected that time. It's the simplest answer. Yeah, I think that we've talked about all of those things with him. Let's see about the PPG. I'm gonna go back to it. Wasn't there any kind of option for him to kind of help with PPG? Ask Darrow. Okay, I'm gonna ask Darrow, I guess. That's all about the PPG. Yeah, so we have just said hi. That's very nice of us. We've got some questing tree updates here. Not that it matters. Those things we've already kind of had unveiled before. As for the inventory, did we receive something? Did we lose something? Oh, the newspaper. What can we do about it, though? Can we, like... Oh! Oh, that's great. And that gives us 21 charisma. Plus 8 is incoming. It's gonna be crazy, though, to have that much charisma. It's already kind of crazy. I don't know if I'm getting much from progressing this charisma. Although, you know, flirting with the angel might happen if we have it. Well, if we have plus 8, we at least have a chance. I mean, technically, no, we still have a chance even without that, because we would still need 20. What is that? The Great Perch of Norvik. And the second one? Is it gonna also be... Yeah. Old symbol of an old regime. I don't know, were we there before? What's that? The Central Temple. We weren't in the temple before. I really doubt that we're gonna get anything in the temple... Or maybe we will, about the tea shop, but we'll see. All who pass are mine to keep. There are some boxes here. There's some very formidable looking guy right there. What are those boxes? The election looms, 3 days remaining. What is that? You see a bunch of boxes lined up and some iron poles set up in neat sections. There's supposed to be queues here on election day. There are a couple of thousand people living on Tolstad. What is it, 4 days until the election now? Correct. It is March 23rd. The election will occur on the 27th. Cool. Okay, so those are ballots, right? You will be able to, like, put your vote into them. There are slits in there, yeah. So that's it. There's some flowers. Time reclaims all. Let's see. You see something shiny in the dirt. Is it money? Oh, it's Shard of Yore. Great. We have 5, I think. That's quite nice to have, you know, a little backup. There is a freaking... that thing that we've seen in the very first episode of the game. It ran away from us. And it ran away again this time. Shit, maybe we're supposed to catch it. I was just looking at it for a moment. Anyway, let's talk with this dangerous-looking man. First, we're gonna behold the duck. That's not a duck. I'll be very surprised if that's the duck. Let's behold it. 16. Well, we're doing very well. Undead. Interesting. Level 13 paladin. But it's also undead. We have no chance fighting with him. I'm gonna just say it immediately. This is a true warrior. He's off duty, but whatever duty that is everlasting. This dark knight can break you like a twig, yet he will not. He's bound by an order, but why does it not affect you? Why does it not affect me? In what way? Because the order is for him, not for me? I'm a little bit confused. We'll see after we talk. I'm not gonna trifle with him. I'm gonna try. Oh my freaking god. This is amazing. +1 to strength, constitution, wisdom, and charisma. This is... I don't have dexterity, sadly, but this is an amazing item. Then he have also an inflict wounds spell, which is, again, amazing. And then he also have a crypt key, which, okay, takes away wisdom, but adds some constitution. Damn. That weapon, the caretaker, I would love to get it. I am pretty sure we will never get it, though, because I don't think he's gonna part with his weapon. Maybe we can trick him with such big charisma. Well, we'll see. The duck. It's so weird that he's called like that. A dark iron can of a man sits alone on the temple steps. Duck. A waterfall common. I don't think that's the duck. Nickname for a warrior who fell in honorable combat and then later revived. Sort of a synonym for coward, but not necessarily. That's... What do you mean, the coward? He fell in honorable combat, later got revived. That's absolutely... There are no grounds to freaking say that he's a coward. He did die in the combat. In an honorable combat. Weird pseudonym. I'm not gonna use it. His face obscured, an axe strapped to his back. Thick axe. Heavy. I have some questions. Good night. His helmed head is slumped downward slightly. Is he asleep? Just stare at him for a moment at the very least. No response. My good night, say something. A metallic scraping noise fills your ears. The knight is moving ever so slightly. His head turns. Your name, soldier. His voice echoes out in the open chamber. I am Ragn. The knight's head slumps once again. Speak your mind, soldier. Who are you? He's silent for a while. You feel a light breeze pass through your armor. A draft? Perhaps there's a secret door here somewhere. The duck. Excuse me. I am the duck. That's wild. That doesn't suit you at all. The knight does not respond. This name of his is a code name, surely. He does not wish to share more. Well, we checked what the duck means, so... Are you Lord Gorm? No. I see, I'm looking for Lord Gorm. The music that's in the background is like... making me feel like something bad is gonna happen in a moment. I'm looking for Lord Gorm. Have you seen him? No. How do I open that gate down the stairs? I have the key. Oh, can I have it? No. You are too weak for that. The man is correct. You need to get back to your strength first. The city below is dangerous. You should make sure to prepare properly before heading down there. Perhaps bring more spells. Perhaps make sure to recuperate enough for you to once again be able to cast higher tier spells. It is embarrassing you have not already returned to your former state of esoteric mastery. The city below, it is darkness incarnate. Do not tread without care. Why are you loitering here, knight? I am not. The cold voice echoes throughout the chamber. What are you doing then? I am on my off hours. He speaks as though he's reading from a script. You like it here? No response. I too would like to hang on the steps of the temple. His helmet turns slightly. Can I hang out with you, please? His helmet turns away. Some metallic creaking is all you hear from the knight. Your manhood is infinitely tiny in comparison. Oh, come on, that's just rude strength. Go fuck yourself, strength. I don't like your strength. I always kind of disliked you, honestly. I'm not happy right now. Whom do you serve, let's ask. I serve, he says, trailing off. Radiant, yes? Once again he turns to look at you, the darkness within his helmet seeming to reach out towards you. As if grabbing hold of the very air, you feel everything growing cold. I serve nothing. Where'd you get that cool armor? The knight sits completely still and does not answer your question. I think you're amazing, my good knight. No response. This creature holds no grudges, yet his hollow disposition taunts your senses. You feel invalid next to this man. You must learn from his ways. I'm gonna attempt to have a firm discussion about masculinity. There's no way this is gonna go badly. I am surprised, actually. He just sits there, ready for a good talk. Stare at him. The knight shifts slightly, his armor scraping against the rock. Breathe heavily. The knight turns to look at you through his helmet. Wait a bit longer. Soldier, your presence is unwanted. Present your query, then leave these hallowed grounds. He'll answer your questions now, somehow. Do you know magic? Yes. Are you a cleric? No, he says. I'm a warrior. Can you teach me magic? No, he mutters to himself. Oh? I do not have time for that. Do you have any spell scrolls I could have? The knight slowly grabs a scroll out of his pack. He tosses it to you after a moment of deliberation. I am so surprised he actually gave it to us. A spell with power. Memorize it, soldier. Already did. Close the spell scroll. He lifts his head. The darkness through his helmet focuses on you. No, soldier. Memorize it. I told you I already did. Point at your temple. I'm quick. You. The Dark Knight nods and then lowers his head. You've earned his respect. Good. Your ability to memorize spells instantly is an incredible talent. He should be impressed. How does one become a true warrior? A warrior. The knight places an iron gauntlet upon his knee and leans forward. A whispering wheeze escapes the slits in his helmet. Serve! Until the coast falls in on itself, until Yor breaks the veil and every god rips and tears out reality into shreds. Serve well. Serve royally as well, loyally. That is what a true warrior does, no matter what. The wheezing stops. What if you serve someone evil? He shakes his head slowly. Place not the choice of morality into the hand of the one who swings the axe. Truth of alignment lies entirely with your gut, soldier. Do not forget that. He lifts his hand and clenches it. Oh, an opening. Go for it. Wait, who do you serve again? Visken. Oh, interesting. He moves his head towards you. No, that is not. Visken, the Mortician. With a sudden force, the Dark Knight slams his axe into the ground. Darkness creeps through the hole within you. Do not speak of that, soldier. Why? Is it a secret? He returns to his still position. Do not. The knight is now waiting for another question. Lucky you, he didn't kill you. What do you know about the tea shop? That could be, interesting. Not much. Not much doesn't mean nothing. He'll talk. Why? Not like you can threaten him exactly. Where were you at noon on the 21st? Below. Okay, below. Can you elaborate? The walls shook in the crypts. I was on patrol. I was not in position to perceive any misdoings. There are thousands of tombs and crypts scattered below this ancient metropolis. The city below is endless, and most of it stands unexplored to this day. Wait, what are you patrolling for? He's silent and still for a moment. I have my purpose. As do you, soldier. Do not pry too deep. Are you threatening me? He places an iron hand on his knee, waiting for the next question. That is a firm yet gentle reminder that he could crush you in an instant. Well then, did you see anything suspicious before the explosion? No. You sure? The knight nods slowly. Do you have any piece of info that would help me? He goes silent for a while. A man passed through the halls below. Civilians do not pass there. Past the crypt entrance, through the goblins' domain, into the southern caverns. That's the Flip Caverns, where gravity is reversed, below the city ruins. The Flip, a popular tavern on the border between housing and the palace. I don't think that's about it, Charisma, but thanks for helping me. A man. Dark hair, silk clothes, headwear, dressed in yellow. Sounds like a Resian nobility merchant type. What's past the crypts? The roots of the Goblin's tree. Then more tunnels, the southern tunnels, then the sewers. How do I get there? There are paths, most are trapped. Once you get there, the alligator might know more. His grounds are near. You've heard rumors of monsters in the sewers under Water Lane. Alligator? His rage is endless, his appetite growing. Do not anger him. He won't speak more about this horrific creature. The knight looks down, waiting for your next question. How do I get to the city below? Well, I kinda know, but whatever. He pauses as if thinking about the questions. The goblins use their passage below Wisken Lair. There are many ways down, but the passage in the chamber where you woke up, that would be a good place. That is the safest path. So basically, dive deep like some spelunker. Yes. That is great. Great. Thank you, my good knight. He is quiet. Now, some other questions. The Dark Knight still sits on the steps. What's up with the mess? Point at the ballot boxes. Without lifting his head, the knight answers in a cold tone. Election. What are you voting for, my good knight? No reply. Everyone should vote for me, ideally. That knight doesn't even move. It steers. His silence tells you nothing of life, nor the humanish experience. Ah, so this is where it's being held. No reply. Other questions? Okay, I don't think we have anything else to ask the duck about. But it was very nice of him to teach me the Inflict Wound spell, because make a melee spell attack against the creature you can reach. On hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage. Now, the question that's very important is whether this will work against skeletons. I don't think so. I think we might actually heal them, since they're undead. But who knows? We don't have any other freaking spells that could help us offensively, which is a sad thing. So if we meet some other beast that's alive, this might be very helpful, but potentially we might just heal skeletons. I don't know if that's the case. Maybe it's not gonna be the case. We also got the... Oh, that's the tower key. I thought we got the crypt key. I'm just gonna put it a little bit higher than... What? Is there something here? Why can't I move it there then? Interesting. Anyway. It's gonna be left like that. I don't really mind. We have this your shard. Okay, we have stuff. So I wonder, can we pray and memorize new spells? I guess that would be it, right? Glorious Shrine, yeah, to Urf. Let's prepare spells. I wonder if I can prepare all the spells. I guess clerics just could prepare all the spells, right? And just the spell slots were important for them. That's the case, that's great. We have a lot of spells right now. Okay, we'll pray a little bit. We might contemplate some things. Do we have some things? We can contemplate the Celestial. A woman, a warrior, a divine creature. She's here for no other reason than her own broken ways. Listen to her and you will be rewarded, if you so wish to carry her blessing. Okay, that's kinda cool. Complete the missing paladin. He was last seen here on Tolstad. Many know of him. If you find him, you will surely be rewarded. Lich House, yeah. They do not tell you the whole truth. And there are deals in the background you are not privy to. Tread carefully around the pale man and his 4 helpers. 4 helpers? So, the duck, the kobold that's at his place, and I guess 2 more. Or am I, like, forgetting about someone? I probably am forgetting about someone. Well, that was a nice praying session. Let's see what is here. What? Is there freaking goblin was here? Jesus Christ. Desecrating the holy things. A grand wood carving of Earth, father of Norvik. The strength is gonna have an episode if he sees that. You stare at the wondrous wood carving. However, you also notice a message carved into the base of the art piece. This was not of the artist's intention. It says goblin was here. I knew it! Heresy! What kind of ingrate would defile a sacred object? Goblin was here. Vandalization. Terrible to see. If you'd been here, you'd have stopped it, surely. Either way, you must become stronger to stop this disintegration of society from spreading. What do I know about him? Goblin is an artist. He's technically wanted in most districts, but no one even knows if he's real. Might be a dozen little guys running around with paint and carving tools, who knows? I should try to remove that message. You should! It's only right for the cleric to clean up such a mess. You should be worried about the work involved here. You'd have to take the carving knife by the candles and... Does this really have to be a sleight of hand thing? Can I use the power of my faith or something? What are you going to do? Close your eyes and pray? If you want to clean this old wooden thing up, you've got to handle it carefully. No. Prayer does work. Just put your trust into Earth. He will guide you. I'm gonna trust my faith more than my abilities. Oh, Dexterity DC 6! You believe? I feel like this is gonna end badly. Yes, perhaps you can. I'm gonna try. I shouldn't have tried, right? Grabbing the tiny carving knife, the same that was used to scratch the wood, you can clean this up in no time at all. Just get to work. Yeah, this is absolutely gonna go right. This is gonna go well. What did we do? We fucked it up. We did something really bad. Just a crack and a snap. That sound will haunt you until the final gate is closed. As the splinters and dust settle, your eyes land upon it. The split. Ew. Is this what being a part of a weak, dead culture feels like? Oops. What have I done? You've got dust in your eyes, in your mouth. What a fuck up. I am such a fuck up. You are. Remember how he screamed at you? The Patriarch doesn't fuck around. You really should have run. Run from the towers. Oh yeah, run from the towers. For God's sake, you got caught using city-funded paper and prints to write Free Strider op-eds. You're lucky they didn't find the other dozen you already sent out. Dereliction. Bjorn gave you a pat on the back as you got called in. Remember his grin? That piece of shit loved every second of it. When the grilling was over, the Patriarch ripped your rank, but he didn't exile you. He obviously didn't have the power to do so. Stripping a high-tier esoteric expert cleric of his rank is like robbing a bank to pay off a loan. You're just gonna end up with more shit on your shoes. Unless you are a lucky motherfucker, which you clearly are. Right, that's why you're doing this grand work. But hey, could be worse. Could be a sender. Sender, slang for a cleric working at a sending office, usually derogatory. Sender, the worst type of cleric geek. Seriously, you just sit in an office all day, spending all your spell slots on messages going across the coast like you're some type of a machine. And the pay sucks. Yeah, that seems like a terrible place to end up at. Look at the crack in the statue. Yeah, no worries. Nobody cares about an old dead god anyhow. Whimper. We're gonna whimper. You look upon the ruined symbol of Urf with a heavy heart. What have I done? Death and decay, like the rest of the world. My work is done here. But you didn't do anything. We can't even say that. We clearly did stuff here. I just wish we didn't. Well, my friends, this is a great place to end this episode with the sadness in our hearts. I hope you enjoyed it up until we decided to absolutely destroy this this poor wooden statue or whatever it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, I would love it if you could subscribe as well. That would mean a lot to me. And we are gonna hear each other very soon in the next episode. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.